Hey there guys, welcome to FTB Encyclopedia and welcome to the first tutorial, one of the many ones that we're going to be doing in this series. And the first one is going to be the automatic wheat farm, and we're going to get that all automated. So there is a couple of things I need to do outside of the episode and here, but we're going to imagine that we have it here for now. Now basic things, power, things like that, bone, whatever, items that we're going to probably put into the system, I will show you how to automate them as well. Okay, so we have our first basic things here. Now we're going to need this guy for your power. Okay, so we're going to go a couple of blocks away. Here we're going to put our planter with a basic import below him. Okay, now this we're going to use the default size of 3x3. Note if you want to upgrade you want to upgrade this setup, you can go ahead, and in the description I will put all the upgrades here. I've gone ahead, I've tested them all, make sure they're all right and they're fine. Okay, so as we want this fully automated, we want a fertilizer and we want a harvester. Now your harvester block, which one is this? The fertilizer, yeah, okay. Fertilizer I'm gonna put here. Sorry, I'm gonna put it this way here. The harvester I'm gonna put this side. Okay. No, I've done something wrong already. This doesn't have to be a basic import, but we're gonna need, for now, we're gonna need this open, because we need to put power to this guy as well. Let's just dig down, make sure we've got a bit of space, and we'll dig down underneath this guy and underneath this guy. ME system set. There we go. Don't really need to access you no more. We have our cables, we have our 3 standard machines that we're going to need to use. Okay, so this guy we're going to need seeds going to. Now you don't need to use a precision export, so we'll go with a basic export. There we go, there's your basic. Now underneath the planter, right, let's get a crescent hammer or an omni wrench. Right, underneath the planter is where we're going to be wanting to put items in. Okay, so that's done, but we've got to set it. So if we go on here, you'll see we have an interface. Now for basic exports, like the one I'm going to be using in a minute, the basic export, you don't. That's just going to pull anything. Now we need to test if this pulls from this. If it doesn't, what we simply do is we place a chest and then this will pull from the chest. Okay, now the fertilizer, we're going to put on a basic import on the bottom side. There we go. And we're going to grab a load of bone meal. Okay, that should be enough. We're going to put the bone meal in our system, and I'll keep a stack on me. And I'll also put the seeds in the system. Oh, I need to keep a little bit on me. There we go. Right, so we're going to tell this guy here, the fertilizer, this basically acts as an auto bone meal machine. If you have that set, oh, that's a basic import, we need a basic export. If you have that set in the configs, so if you go to the configs and just change that over, go into power crystals, manufacturer loaded, find the fertilizer machine, and then it'll say will accept true or false for bone meal, then you just put yes. Okay, so here is going to be the basic export. So what we're going to do is just come down, connect to this guy here, come down, connect to this guy, and then here we're just going to access this guy by going underneath like so. Okay, now to provide power, all we're simply going to do here is put down a redstone energy cell, which I should have put in my inventory, and then we'll get this baby rolling. I'm going to try and make these as quick as possible for you guys, but I'm still going to explain, you know, the ins and outs of what needs doing. So we're going to be using buildcraft power, and that's a redstone energy cell. And I might get more into buildcraft, but basically what I want you to do, guys, is if you don't understand some things that we're using, just simply request a tutorial and the tutorial will be given. So we're going to get the power here like this, and then we're going to come down, and we also need to get the planter power. So we're going to do something like this, and you're going to do that. Then we need a wrench here to set this guy to output power, and you'll see these are going to start flashing. This guy is getting filled with bone meal, this guy is getting filled with seeds, and this guy is a basic export. That should be import. Right, that should be import. Now the differences between a basic import and a basic export are the fact that a basic import doesn't have a GUI, so you'll always know if you put one in wrong. So let's just check down here. That's working, that's working. All we need now is to get this guy rolling is dirt. That's it. There we go. And we can see here straight away that the items are coming out the back. I did say this might happen, so there's a simple fix to this. Don't worry about that. We're going to delete that, delete this guy. Right, you come here, items, and then here we're going to put the basic. Let's just get a chest quick, because this farm is very fast. So let's get a normal chest. I'm going to put the chest on this output here, and then we're going to put a basic import on the bottom of this chest. So what we should see is any items that go in this chest here. 2 seconds, let me just turn this off. Right, any items that go into this chest here will be pulled out. Now you can use a, if you want this to be higher, you can use a better import to, you know, basically get rid of the items faster, but for the tutorial purposes I'm not going to be too bothered. Okay, so one thing I do need to get set up is a power gen, but I've already done a tutorial on that. This will be in the playlist. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and set the playlist up so you know how to basically set this up, and then the playlist will come next, and then it'll tell you how to make quick and easy power for this guy. Okay, so that's the first tutorial. We'll go and work on the next one, and then we'll see you in the next video, guys. If you like this video, go ahead, tell me. If you want to see any tutorials from me, let me know. Put it down in them comments, that's what they're there for. And then we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully, guys, you're enjoying, and see you later.